The case study entitled Canned Hunts describes measures that are sometimes taken to make hunted animals as easy to kill as possible. In this video, I will use this case study to illustrate how our ability to see certain ethical dimensions of a situation may depend upon what framework we use to analyze the case. For example, let's consider how approaching this case from the rights framework might differ from using the virtue framework. When using the rights framework, we ask whether some action infringes on the rights of anyone involved. This framework would focus on the following question: do animals have a right to life which protects them from being killed through recreational hunting? If we answer yes, then it seems that canned hunting, insofar as it does kill animals for recreation, would indeed be morally wrong. On the contrary, if the answer is no, then from the perspective of the rights framework, there wouldn't be really anything wrong with it. The rights of animals cannot be violated if animals have no rights in the first place. Now, there is much philosophical debate that could be had on all of these points. However, we should notice that to this point, we have not actually yet broached the topic of canned hunting itself. The rights framework has us focus on whether hunting for sport violates animal rights. Yet the reason many people are troubled by canned hunting may not have anything to do with animal rights at all. After all, someone could support recreational hunting in general and not think it violates animal rights, but still oppose canned hunting because of other moral considerations. But what are these other moral considerations? I think they begin to appear when we analyze this case from the virtue framework. This framework focuses on whether the action in question would be performed by someone with an admirable moral character. Is it an action we would expect of someone possessing the qualities of justice, honesty, courage, and the other virtues? Or is it an action we would expect of a dishonorable person? Importantly, we can also ask these questions about people in specific personal or professional roles. Would this action be done by a virtuous teacher, politician, parent, doctor, or friend? Or in the present case, would a virtuous hunter engage in the practice of canned hunting? Once we ask this question, then I think we can see more clearly the reasons why even those who find nothing wrong with recreational hunting in general can still be troubled by this practice. Recreational hunting is a type of competition, and while victory is certainly one way that we judge someone as a competitor, it is not the only way. If victory was all we cared about, then we would give the highest praises to adults who dominated on a kindergarten-age Little League team. But we expect competitors to do more than this. We expect them to exhibit virtues like integrity, sportsmanship, and virtuosity. We expect competitors to challenge themselves and embrace the opportunity that sport provides for growth and development of character. Canned hunting does not seem to display these virtues, and consequently, it is arguably not something that should inspire admiration and emulation. What we can see from this discussion is that our ability to see certain aspects of an ethical situation will depend upon the framework we use to analyze the case. As a result, gaining the competency and willingness to employ different ethical frameworks and the willingness to think from different points of view is essential to proper ethical decision-making.